in Ashanti region. In Ashanti region. They are just deceiving themselves. Look, when they see Bawumia here, Mahama here, Alan here, Allah will sweep the votes.
Really?
Yes. Talk about those things.
We'll get into that.
For Ghanaians to know.
We're looking at Allah's exit, and you've articulated it very well. That yes, it's going to exit.
Anybody who underestimates his exit is not.
People like Chairman Boone to me have come out and said the party is strong, and
well, let's see how it goes if they don't talk to him. And you see, I don't want to talk about Chairman Boone because he's a young man,
right,
who has just come into.
No, he says if you do that and you threaten him, you'll be arrested.
Oh, I forgive him. I thought a bold man will always say that if you challenge me again or threaten me, I'm also going to face you. But if you resort to the police, it means you are coward. Case closed. We're not going to talk about it again. The delegates will vote for me because I am the only one in the history of this country, NPP party, the only flag bearer candidate that has gone down to the polling station executives to ask them or plead with them to vote for him. Nobody has given the polling station executive respect. Yeah, let me tell you, my wife keeps telling me, try and control the rage. I'm very, very bitter. Wow, very, very bitter. If I had not contested, I wouldn't have known my enemies. One MP declared for me that he's going to support me. They threatened him that, look, your market at Akimoda, they are not going to do it.
Is that Akimoda MP?
Yes.
What does
you
see,
that? If you not even going to vote for, you have a choice. You have a choice. I don't have a problem. But the people, his constituency knows that I went there to campaign for him. And this man picks a phone and calls delegates and said, oh, don't vote for Kenya Japan. Vote for the number 2 on the ballot. Then one of them asks him, why? And so Kenya Japan there, the Numukasa Nyede.
And you've helped this guy.
Me say I campaign for him. Baby, I'm not afraid of him. Yes.
So I know the MP afraid of him.
Yes. 1 a.m. I left his place 1 a.m. for this man.
Honorable Kennedy in Japan, acquire interview be on Star FM with Bulari Showdown edition. Yeah, na interview ni muno. Minyabotre share interview no to me boase etie emunsem from the beginning to the end. And same baby na Honorable Kennedy ekai. Na ninsam chima na se ninsam kayem ni muno. Sanka ekamen kwanka sa butaya Honorable Kennedy ewo magana yi. Sanka otimi ya enuanom na adofo amohwe me ka Ghana ebefa yentuma pa efra butaya oboboso ana plans a owoma Ghana sanka onyaye iminumi ye vote na otimi be yo mampani a na nka bebo wan because Ghana se ne ye ni tue be se ne ye nyina no ye ni tue ye nim dia ekoso oman nu ahokyira ekoso nipa ba ku mienu bi omo pematino man sika so a omudi I don't care living na impenifu bi elivi e Ghana hanum sei ejuma eni anum hwi ni je se enkoso bi enu a ekoso e Ghana hanum enyuma mu ayedin enti ona bu nsem interview am ti ona bu nsem a okan no adofo mabobo ansem na no so obenya abotre na se wahwa na so wachire wadwen e de afa ensem no ensem a okan no wachire wadwen e de afa mu honorable ni kasa yimu no mayehu se eye Asante regional region no Asante region unim se na NPP on stronghold na eka onu Bawumia ana Lankasha na nka ombefa Alankash na Bawumia muso kwaso mane tu Bawumia se omanye na adwin se Asante region for no omo penasa na omo tanichi na emomu no omo dada na so beka se omo fanfuli no yeah omo fanfuli eye onu Bawumia no na nsem chemu nsu no mayehu se Alankash ondo NPP because odo NPP a na kade ekoso nyina no obetina oman ni mu na wahwe se obema yede nnwoma ato yi na mmom no hu say ebia so do party ni kura na odo na owo no efiri ni mu anase ate eko no ma hu say eka onu alankash ni Bawumia, like people will vote for Bawumia because sometimes ne ebi mu hwe looks in terms of voting obi mu wa mu hwe hu ye ne fe no vote ama no kai maybe mpo akọ school ye jeje mu time no adamfo bia oye ni masters o so bi vote ama jeje ronto busa ne say dey nti na we vote ama jeje no say jeje hu aye ne fe. You know, people have some funny reasons why they vote people into power. Asante region and Asante Memunu, Kumasi Bubeka chose me the NPP de omitumu. Obitu vote Beka chose me the NDC de ye didn't edit charm fruma. In this party no, omo bomb more than omo bomb more than still obi vote to Ediama party no. Obia e won a reason. Na Kennedy Kassim no my own say onye NPP, even though operate for flag bearership, onye NPP, identity na okasa, or say these people can organize a party without, or like a meeting, sorry, they can organize a meeting without, say, omo friend. Na empo say okasa no just a day before and as 3 days a day before no. Omo fresh mu ye party without ono, onye aware, their cause dem kind onim. But I don't just say onye NPP, name no, obeson say, I say, omo ye ehiyimu ewo party ni mu nemu is proud to be an NPP no ne buta ye owo ma man no any NPP ni de eni no hwe say ebeba mu no ma ehun say eye ne colleagues ministers any MPC no odi bi hu ya because onu Kennedy abu ebi pen in terms of positions ye ma ebi mu positions as ministerial positions ni member of parliament positions na wabu ebi ma mo nsaka. And so also personally, you know, one now for be me and now for they betrayed him. He's bitter about them. Sometimes they cry or they casafa and this one fan charm. But I any ya papa any saying. So no if na come mo bo na they say any put there say vote to man and now supporting him pa only problem because obia obi say odo kon your door and as obia wo ni favorite person e wo no mo. But ebi mo wo party ni mo a and as a bimu ye ne namfo mu a even though omo voting ma no omo constituency and as be omo wo no omo catch nkrofo say omo ntuma Kennedy na so tell me o make us no bitimi nya phone friend kan say Kennedy say ni say na say me si eka odi wu ya oyi papa ma obobi din kra e wa no me de mintim bobi edin because me ni obia eni asem adofo me mpese me kasa ebe ye tintintintin Honorable Kennedy nsem ni de ohwe bi e de egu ho no na nyamre na video ya ebebre nyamre na hwe video no bi tie nsem Honorable Kennedy e de etudwa na tie botaya owo magana botaye no na wi a ja comment section no yen ko hwe video no embra
keep
pushing
quiet.
the cards, making things happen.
But people underestimate my brains.
And you think that is why it's time for you to become the president,
Of course,
to
because
realize this vision.
Look, first of all, let me tell you, confidence. All these book, who do tie, a boss is here, could do. When they give you tea and coffee, what any white man tell? Oh yes, sir. I don't. No.
You match them boot for boot.
Oh yes. What is good for the country is what I negotiate for.
Do you feel that the ground is fertile? What is it that you're picking up? The race so far.
You see, it's not been easy. It's tough. And you know, I am not this number one on the ballot should tell you.
What does it signify?
Well, it tells you that I'm still going. Number one on the ballot should tell you.
What does it signify?
Well, it tells you that I'm still going to be number one in November 4th.
If you don't turn out to be number one, free and fair, will you still be concede and congratulate?
Why not? I'm a party man.
If it doesn't happen that way and you feel that,
why not? You see, when you're going into election, you should know that it's 50-50.
Correct.
You can win, you can lose. So why would you leave the party if you lose? I will only say otherwise when there is no fairness.
When there's no fairness, you leave?
I won't leave, but maybe I'll just keep quiet and watch what they do.
What do you make of Alan Chemantin's exit?
Anybody who tells you that Alan Chemantin's exit would not pose a challenge to NPP, then the person is not a good politician.
Really?
Of course, yes.
There are many who are saying that, well, he can go. I mean,
Well, you can
NPP, the party is stronger than.
You see, you can call his bluff, but the D-Day you see what will happen.
What would they see?
Yeah, look, in Ashanti region, they are just deceiving themselves. Look, when they see Bawumia here, Mahama here, Alan here, Alan will sweep the votes.
Really?
Yes.
Are we not playing tribal politics, Ken?
How are they playing tribal politics?
Because Bahama is from the north, Bawumia is from the north, they're saying that Ashanti region, if they see Alan, then all true and true.
Yeah, I'm telling you. This afternoon, I told one guy, he said, oh no, they'll vote for NPP. They are joking. And let me tell you, Alan's personality, besides Ashanti, people love him.
Right.
The way he is. Okay? And with all due respect to Osofu Chirabosom was not a politician. We didn't know him and anything. He came and got 3%. How can you say that Alan will not get 10, 15%?
Alan will get that?
Oh, of course, yes.
Many political pundits.
They don't get it.
It's different from
An NPP, so he should go, means he doesn't like the party. He doesn't. And for him to go independent, you see, let me tell you something. When I was young, I was chasing a girl who was in Legon doing her masters. Let me tell you a true story. I was staying at Medina, Redco Flats. I picked a girl, and I'm MPP.
Okay.
And she said she was going to vote for Rollins. So I asked, why are you going to vote for Rollins? And she said, the man is handsome. Simple. Her reason for going to vote for Rollins is that he's handsome.
So in politics, looks play a major role.
I'm telling you. And Alan has that personality. And he's loved by people who doesn't like Kenneth Japon's style. Kenneth Japan is too whatever. Alan is calm.
Aren't you too candid and sincere? But that's the truth.
Oh, but that's the truth. You see, so Alan can sweep those who want.
But Vice President Bawumia is also handsome.
Yeah, Vice President, very handsome, nice. But this time, it's not his time because, unfortunately for him, he's been part of the government that Ghanaians are annoyed with.
But you are part of it too. You are a party member.
I have not been to cabinet before. Yesterday, when they went there, was I there? Whatever decisions they take, am I consulted? I am not.
Are you dissociating yourself from the NPP?
I am not disassociating myself. I'm still an MPP and a proud MPP.
But the government, President Akufo.
Yeah, but the government have challenges. They want a new face. And the new face, when you look at my policies, I think you should allow me to talk about those things.
We'll get into that.
For
but
Ghanaians to know.
We're looking at Alan's exit, and you've articulated it very well. That he's going to exit the
Anybody
party.
who underestimates his exit is not a
People
good
like Chairman
politician.
Moon to me have come out and said the party is strong. And
well, let's see how it goes if they don't talk to him. And you see, I don't want to talk about Chairman Moon to me because he's a young man who has just come into.
No, he says if you do that and you threaten him, you'll be arrested.
Oh, I forgive him. I thought a bold man will always say that if you challenge me again or threaten me, I'm also going to face you. But if you resort to a police, it means you are a coward. Case closed. We're not going to talk about it again.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I would never call a police. I will come face to face and give you a showdown.
But that's violence.
That's not violence. No, I mean, if you are saying that, oh, Kenneth Japan, this, I'm going to do this.
Right.
I will not call the police. I'll come and face you for you to see that I'm a man. But look, let's forget about him.
Exactly what I want us to do. And with many that are coming through, you believe that November 4, you will stand at all?
Yeah, why not? I'm a grassroots man.
Why do you think the delegates will vote for you? Over 200,000. This it falls in line with your vision.
You see,
and your
the
plan.
delegates will vote for me because I am the only one in the history of this country NPP party, the only flag bearer candidate that has gone down to the polling station executives to ask them or plead with them to vote for him. Nobody has given the polling station executive respect. And now, because of me, I'm a pace setter. Now everybody is going to see them.
You started it?
Yes.
Oh.
I went to constituency by constituency, asking for their votes, giving them respect, giving them recognition. I'm the one who has given the polling station executives or the delegates recognition that they also matter, that their votes count, that their voice also counts. So that alone is a plus. And before that, you see, mine is not fake, because right from inception, I've always been fighting for the delegates. I mean, the hard work that they put up, and in the long run, they ignore them. They don't get anything. When they want anything, they have to go through, layers of whatever they call it. And
but you are with them?
Yeah.
What is your target, Ken? Out of the 200,000 votes, you think that you're going to amass what?
200,000 votes, your minimum should be 120.
And you will get that?
Yeah.
Wow.
If it's free and fair.
If it's free and fair.
Yeah.
The ground shows and proves that you will get that.
Yeah. If it's free and fair. Because the only man who gives hope or symbolizes hope is Kennedy Japan. When you look up to me or you wake up to hope. Now, when Kennedy Japan comes, there is hope for the youth of this country. Because, look, my brother, paying workers, now even you have about 50, 60 people again following me, and I have to pay them. Paying workers every month. By the time you blink your eye, the next month is there. And as an ordinary MP and a businessman, I'm creating all these job opportunities. Then what about if I become the president? Let me tell you the difference. In the business world, when a sitting president, goes out there with a member of parliament to lobby for jobs, the business world, their confidence will be in the president and not the member of parliament. So if by that analogy, if Kennedy Japan, as an ordinary member of parliament, has been able to pull through, then how much more if he's given the mantle as the president?
And that's your message to the delegates?
Yeah, case closed.
You have a lot of the MPs towing the line of the vice president. Are you worried? Because you have friends in there. Are you disappointed?
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah. Especially those who are no ministers that have helped.
Oh, you've helped a lot of them?
Yeah, let me tell you. My wife keeps telling me, try and control the rage. I'm very, very bitter. Wow. Very, very bitter. If I had not contested, I wouldn't have known my enemies.
So now you know them?
Oh, yes. These MPs, the help that I've given them, and some of them, they come and their excuses, if I support you, and it's true, one MP declared for me that he's going to support me. They threatened him that, look, your market at Akimoda, they are not going to do it.
Is that an Akimoda MP?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm not afraid. I'll tell you. That is how bad the situation is. They have threatened
threatening MPs?
A lot of MPs. That if you don't follow one person, they are going to bring somebody to contest you. And all of them are afraid. But I'm not. When you tell them last week, one of them that I've helped, I will never forgive him.
Who is
but
that?
I'm waiting. I won't tell you. But after November 4th, you will see what will happen.
Why? What does
you
he
see,
do?
if you're not even going to vote for, you have a choice. You have a choice. I don't have a problem. But the people, his constituency knows that I went there to campaign for him. And this man picks a phone and called delegates and said, don't vote for Kennedy Japan. Vote for the number 2 on the ballot. Then one of them asked him, why? Then so Kennedy Japan there, then numukasa nyede.
And you've helped this guy.
Me say I campaigned for him. Baby any. I'm not afraid of him.
Bibiani.
Yes.
Oh, so I know the MP afraid of him.
Yes. 1 a.m. I left his place. 1 a.m. for this man to tell me, say, I can never forgive that guy.
You should find a place in your heart.
That's what my wife is saying. But it hurts when they sack him from Boston. He was always in my house till about 1 a.m. consoling him. Even American because we had depression. And this man, unto Mamia, no problem. But for you to go and tell your delegates and make in Japan, I'll leave him to God. I don't have a problem.
And that's your friend.
I want to assure every MP, whether president or no president, I'll live and live good. I'll live in good style.
Wow.
Good style.
You drive a Rolls Royce.
I will buy another one on my birthday. I'm going to buy another one on my birthday.
You want to buy a private jet someday?
Don't worry. Now, I've established enough businesses.
Right.
You know, it was a young girl who advised me. I have all the pictures. I actually deposited $1 million
to buy a jet.
To buy the jet.
Oh.
One day, a lady came from US. Dubai. Real estate. She was into real estate. She went with me and inspected some of the lands that I have. And she said, Honorable, I'm a young girl, but I hear you want to buy plane and all those things. With these lands that you have, why don't you use the money to develop it? In fact, I felt so bad that this young girl gave me smart advice, and I took her advice, irrespective of her age. But now I think after the steel plant, I have a paint. Is also
you have a paint company as well?
Coming up.
Wow.
When I'm done with that,
you'll get a jet.
I will get my jet.
And you're into real estate as well. I hear you have loads of houses in East Legon. Over 100. Yeah. Is that true? Somebody just told me this afternoon.
It's not up to 100 in East Legon.
Okay.
Other places put together is 257.
257 houses?
Yes.
Not just lands. These are houses.
Yeah, these are houses. Lands, I have it everywhere.
Wow.
So, and sometimes I forgive my colleagues MPs because, maybe it's their last hope. Okay, so if they don't toe the line, they will think, or they will not get any opportunity again. So I forgive them. But those who insult me, like Henry Corte, he goes out there and insult me. Look at your crazy, your violent friend. What? A good friend?
Oh, he's a good friend.
Yes. No, you see, I'm bitter.
Calm down.
Yeah, I'm trying to because Charlie,
calm down.
what these MPs have done, a lot of them.
And you've helped him before.
Oh, my brother,
Henry Corte.
What?
That's the Greater Accra.
Yeah, but I don't want to stress on that. Wow. I want to give you policies in it. But I'm telling you how ungratefulness is very, very hurting.
Calm down, Honorable.
Ungratefulness. Wow. I look at the MPs. I say, ish. Some of them I fought for them to get a ministerial appointment. Today, let me take opportunity to challenge one to me to come out if I'm lying. Because my witness is Edward Boateng. With the exception of Asenso, every minister in Ashanti region, the list was done in my house.
Are you telling us this for real?
Yes.
The list was done in your house?
Yes.
Every minister?
Yes, apart from Asenso.
Matthew Poku Prempe?
Yes.
You had a hand in it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Education minister.
Education minister?
Yes.
The list was done in your house?
Yes. Yes. How to me is they call him. This is not an insult. It's the truth. Now you ask him the question. Why is it that to me brought the Ashanti list from Kumasi to my house at Movenpick? And my witness is Edward Boateng. 3 of us. I said, no, put this one here. Put this one here. And I went first to tell the president, these are, then...
that you should consider. And you push them.
Yeah. Then to me also went there. What do you say? A lot of them, Matthew Poku Prempe, he knows. Because one minister called him and said, I didn't come power semsa. I said, why? I said, we went to president 2 positions, the way he fought for you. And he himself is a minister.
And Are you worried that he's supporting Vice President?
I don't have a problem. You see, I don't have a problem if Napo is supporting it. The way he relates to me,
it's fine.
It's fine. So I don't have a
you don't
problem.
Have a problem.
Napo has not gone anywhere to insult me.
Okay.
He measured himself. Abu is another fantastic guy. I did not fight for him.
That's Abu Jinapo.
Yeah, I did not fight for him to be a minister. No.
Okay. But he's a great gentleman.
Yes. The way he comports himself. Look, the Northern MPs, they play tribal. Anytime they get to Savannah, Abu will tell you. And I get all the feedbacks.
Oh.
I get all the feedbacks.
So you single out Minister for Lands and Natural, Abu Jinapo.
Yeah.
And say that he's a great guy.
Yes. Yes. Napo, great guy.
Great guy.
What do I say?
Who are the not so great guys?
I don't care about them. Don't let us deviate from
I'm not deviating. I'm just
enough.
asking you. Yes.
But
you are bitter. I want you to come
very,
down.
very bitter.
Honorable, come
the
down.
way they have treated me, these MPs. Wow.
Vice President Baumia got over 60% votes in the Super Delegates Conference.
Right.
How will you be able to beat this?
Right. That's 965.
Correct.
Compared to 280,000 delegates. And are you saying that the 965, they are final? Then why did they extend it to 200 if they are the final decision makers? No. So it doesn't reflect anything.
There'll be a showdown.
Yeah.
Some say you are the Donald Trump of the presidential race for election 2024.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree because I've been in politics for over 23 years. So Donald Trump built his business. He just went into politics.
Okay.
But I have built the business and the politics together, so there's difference.
We have loads of messages at this time that we want to get onto social media, on Facebook, and read some of your, the questions for you. Because earlier we asked people to send in questions for Honorable Kennedy Ejapon. And it's amazing the loads of questions that, we have here just for you. You're loved, we must say, and the youth are really, with you. But somebody wants to ask you this, and that's come from Mamiesi, listening to us in Cape Coast. Says, has he ever suffered a heartbreak from a woman?
Yes. Why not?
Oh, you have?
Yes. Me broken heart. I had me bar. Met me a circle.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You lose your bearings.
Yeah, why? Am I not a human being?
Your first heartrbreak will be when? You remember which year?
That was 1992 when the Dubois lost the election.
But from a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened? Okay.
I said I got broke. Now me a showman kakra. That time I got broke and the woman left.
Oh, you financed that campaign of Edubahen?
Of course.
How much money did you put in that? Remember?
Personally, I gave him $300,000.
$300,000?
Then myself and Mr. Oponbiu, we used our company to took a loan of $3 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
In 1992?
Yeah.
You were only 32 years?
Yeah.
So you went broke after that?
You see, that is how you have to respect me. Those who underestimate me, it is not very easy for a young man of that age to have $1 million and 31 years down the line, he has consistently been a millionaire and even multiply it 100 folds.
Right.
It is not easy. So if you sit there and you think you have PhD, and therefore you are underestimating Kennedy Japan because he didn't go to university, then you are making a big mistake. Wow. So to manage 100 million, 1 million, and
into
now
100 million.
Into 150 million.
So now you are worth over $150 million.
Oh, more than that.
$300 million?
I won't tell you.
But you're saying more than $150 million?
Yeah, more than that. Why not?
We're on your heartbreak. So this woman, what happened after I do what? You went broke, Ken.
I got broke. Look, I went through hello because, no, she's still pretty.
Oh, she's still pretty. She's still around.
Oh, yes.
What did she say to you? She didn't like you? You didn't have the money, so...
They say I got broke.
And she wanted the money.
Yeah.
But it's the love first. If she loved you, she should...
Some women don't think like that. But maybe she's made a mistake when she hears me and all those things,
So when you become president and she comes back, you take her back?
As what? A friend, a good friend? Oh, but why? I don't know.
No.
No. As a good friend, oh, why? We still have good day. When we meet, we chat, we do everything. No.
Do you still miss that? You wish that she had been your girlfriend?
No, every misfortune is a blessing.
In disguise.
You see, maybe if she had not left me, my progress would not have been this.
Right.
So you never know.
Interesting. You remember your first kiss?
Oh, look, let's stick to issues.
No, we'll get to the issues. But also on the lighter side, somebody wants to know. Somebody wants to know from you your first kiss. You remember that?
No, I don't.
You
But
don't?
I think I was around 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Interesting. And your first wife is Madame. She runs the Net2 media operations. Or
No,
what?
she's not.
She's not.
Kenneth's mother is. She
okay.
is second.
Oh, she's second. The one who runs Net2.
Yeah.
Interesting. And with all your children, anyone taking after you?
In terms of
business wise.
Of late, Ken is not doing bad.
Why? But before he was doing.
Oh, sir, youthful exuberance. When I was advising her, he didn't take it. One day he came to me and said, "I want to talk to you, Daddy." So
Right.
okay. He sat down and he said, "I want to apologize." I said, "Why?" So, if I had listened to your advice, I would have gone far in life. And I said, "No, it's not true. If you had listened to my advice, you would have thought that you're missing something out there. Now that you've gone through it and you see that you are not missing anything, it's a lesson to you. So now that you've realized your mistake, go on."
That is deep. And he's made you proud now. Last December, I was at one of his programs, Afrochella, and you came on stage. The youth and that massive support for you. Did you feel proud as a father that your son is a curator and founder of Afrochella?
Oh, yeah, why not?
What did he tell him on that night?
Yes. And they were in South Africa about 4 or 5 days
5 days ago. Did marvelously well.
And yesterday, the president of Botswana invited him to come. They're going to negotiate with him to, You see, but last year, the Afrochella, the hell they went through. You remember he posted something that he was not going to do it in Ghana again. And no natural Ghana for a Subai.
What, he didn't get the support from...
Yeah, the frustration. Almost billboards. They go and destroy their billboards.
Who?
They don't know. They are just
we are our own enemies, right?
Yes. And meanwhile, South Africa paid this boy $1.5 million.
To bring Afrochella to South Africa?
Yes.
Is he getting support from the government, Ministry of Tourism and all of that?
In Ghana,
yes. In Ghana?
No. Now, ministers or the FUNRA and Sobolo.
But that's to tourism. That's to attract tourists.
Massa, please stop that. Yeah,
you don't go with that statement.
We don't need myopic thinkers.
So the Minister of Tourism
the way Ghana is, we need men with big brains.
Minister of Tourism says when you have a funeral, they'll bring a bus.
He's a myopic thinker. How can you tell us who the funeral and a bus they will sell so buru and people were clapping? I said, Jesus Christ, what a country we live in. My tourism ideas, you have no idea.
Share them with us. We want you to tell us. With tourism.
Let me tell you.
Let's take it sector by
Ghana.
sector. Yes.
These young men and women that have gathered here, some of them don't even know that Ghana is the center of the world. Ghana is the center of the world.
That's right.
The latitude 0 degrees and longitude 0 degrees is in Tema.
Correct. Very good.
And we are not making noise.
That's deep.
We are not making noise. We are not marketing Ghana, the center of the world. We could have built a hotel in the sea, like Burj Al Arab in Dubai.
That's right.
Center of the world hotel. Okay? My design here that I want to put on paper. First, the first 5 floors will be the shape of African continent. The second 5 floors will be the shape of Asia. The third 5 floors will be the shape of Europe. The fourth 5 floors will be the shape of South America. The fifth 5 floors will be the shape of America and North America. the fifth, sixth floors will be Australia. So imagine the shape.
And when you become president, you do this.
Oh, yes.
In Tema.
Yeah, dare me, and I'm going to do it. I like people daring me.
I'm daring you.
And you
if
see,
you get the mandate, you do that.
You will see what I'm going to do. Wow. Look, a black man is capable. That is what I want to inculcate into.
So that's one for tourism. Second one for tourism. What will you do? I heard you talking about putting, speed boats and ferries. Yes.
Let me tell you, even the Volta Lake, you go there and no activities.
There's a Dodi Princess.
Oh, please, give me a break. Give me a break. Asa, the way the world is moving, don't mention Dodi Princess to me. Cry, you tie in also, we are myopic thinker.
No, I'm asking.
The one so bolare, mommy example, I see Dodi Princess.
I just say what we have.
Broaden your horizon.
No, we know that we have the MV. No.
You need to dream big and think big and do things big.
Which I believe in.
And stop Dodi.
But I'm always saying that what we have currently, you think that is not the best.
Oh, Kakai.
Because we've been to the Dubai Marina. Oh, I know. I've been out there to Jersey, and you go to Pleasure Beach. You see what you have. You go out there to Brighton Beach. New York.
Yeah, 42nd Street.
Ali.
Look,
so we know it, but why are we not doing it?
That's the question. Now, you are not doing it. If you put somebody like this minister there, what do you expect?
Let's leave the minister, and then we have some questions for you on X and also on Facebook. This one says, my question is, I will personally vote for him, but I want to know his plans for the Volta region, because the region is NPP. And
let me tell you, don't even land.
Yes.
This morning, I met Voltarians and told them, I'll be frank with you, the nature of the land over there, Rollins Sekura has done a disservice to his own nation. I swear to God. Hey, you see, let's leave politics and the polarization. And the way we indoctrinate people against, na way Igbeni, and a way Srimini, and a way Asante. Please, if we don't stop that, we cannot develop this country.
Thank you.
Way NDC ni, way MPP ni. Look, NDC ni be a vision, MPP ni be a vision, NDC ni. So we should bring them together. Promote NDC business, promote MPP business. We are all one country.
Yeah.
Ghana. That's the only way we can move. Look, Volta region. This morning I told them, from Ho to Adaklu, Adidomi, then Sogakope. I need 12,500 acres of land for ethanol.
Wow.
And if you remember, 2 weeks ago, the G20 in India, they are promoting ethanol.
Yeah.
And the easiest way of getting this ethanol is maize. Maize is cheaper than the cassava one in terms of the process. And 12,500 acres will give you 200,000 liters a day. Ethanol. Yes.
And for maize?
Yes.
And Volta region is fertile for that?
Oh, yes, my brother.
Wow.
You see, Northern region, when you compare it to Volta region, a comparative advantage, Volta stands
tall. Okay.
Because of the nature of the land. Northern region, problem I saw, they say, on the share nut trees, a womb, and share nut tree is also very, very important. So you cannot cut them.
All right. So we'll move on. Lots of questions. Yes. This one is from Akan. And Akan says that Ghana currently gets 5% from its gold, about 15% from oil. Will President Ken Japan renegotiate these contracts so Ghana gets at least 51%?
You see, getting 51% is tough. But at least I know Kenya, they get 40% from the minerals.
Right.
Okay. We have to negotiate well. The word I don't want to hear is carried interest. I don't want to hear that. If I go into partnership with you, and as a country, even if we make a mistake and say 10%, if you are mining and you get 100 bars, I know 10% is 10. So give me my 10% bars. gold bars. Let me put it at Bank of Ghana to shore up my reserves.
Yeah.
Case closed. Take whatever you want. I don't want to hear carried interest when the business grows, your interest becomes so. No.
Practical. Interesting. No. We're moving on still to the questions. This one is from Sarah. And before Sarah is on, Hafiz says, please ask Honorable Kenneth Japan, why does he always want to reveal his friends' secrets whenever he falls out with them? That is bad. That's from Hafiz.
Whom did I reveal his secret? Yeah, he has to tell me.
Okay. So, well, he didn't mention names.
He goes there to say that if he has a secret with you, if indeed what he's saying, I'm arguing, if he has a secret with you, and he knows he has a secret with you, if he has a secret with you, and he knows he has a secret with you, why then will he turn around to go and insult you and think that you have to keep the secret?
That's why you also come out.
Yeah, I'll come out and let the people know who you are.
So if they don't attack you, you don't reveal.
I know a lot, but I don't say anything.
Oh.
But when we attack, then I open the book.
All right. Ask him, any plans for constitutional reform?
Yes.
Like measures to tackle corruption in the past? Government and his government.
That alone, you don't need constitutional reforms to tackle corruption.
How will you do that?
Corruption, patriotism, honesty, and discipline. I'll use the discipline and honesty to tackle corruption. You see, in this country, Bolare here has been given opportunity to be CEO to run this place.
Right.
My ultimate aim of setting up this business for you is to maximize profit.
Correct.
But to maximize profit, the first 5 years, I want to break even to stay in business. Then after that, I want a... But what about you, 10 years, still, no money is coming to me. When I fire you, then they'll go and bring a pastor.
A judge.
A politician, a chief to come and beg.
You not have none of that.
No, hell no. When you are fired, you are fired. Case closed. Elsewhere, systems are working because there is no chief to beg. There is no pastor to beg. There is no priest. There is no politician to call and threaten. Even your own business, a private business, if somebody does something wrong and you fire him, then a politician will call you and threaten you.
You have none of that.
Can you do that in America? No. So when we have this kind of discipline and the barriers that we create, that, look, we are not going to tolerate that. Anybody who makes a mistake, you'll be punished.
Right.
That is the only way we can stop corruption.
So that's why we have offices again, like the special prosecutor. We have, other...
Again, you know what?
No, tell me.
If indeed the police... CID and the rest will do their work well. With all due respect, you don't even need special prosecutor.
Okay.
If the judges will also do their work well, you don't even need a special prosecutor.
So you mean to say that they're not doing their job well?
No, I wouldn't say that. It's the president's choice to create the special prosecutor position. I don't have a problem. But I'm telling you that the very day they give opportunity to Kenneth Japan to swear in as president, every Ghanaian his mind will go anti-clockwise, will change it. Because you are here talking about Paul Kagame. The population of Rwanda is 13 million. And 13 million now is all over the world. Why can't 32 million do same? And
they have a national career. Rwanda is doing very well.
Yeah, and it's all discipline. If you are disciplined, you'll be able to check corruption. As simple as that.
Okay, so this one is coming from Sarah. Sarah says, is he going to prosecute NPP, corrupt MPs and ministers, and also public sector officers?
You see, whoever makes a mistake or embezzle funds at the expense of the country, irrespective of your party position, you'll be punished. Case closed.
Interested.
Ghana first.
The educational system, and this one says, are you going to ensure equal opportunities for all students regardless of their socio-economic background?
That's a very tough question. I know where he's coming from.
Right.
You know, to be honest with you, what President Akufo-Addo has done, coming from that poor background, I think he's done marvelously well. But the question, what he's seeking to know is that even Kenneth Japon's children, would they enjoy free SHS?
Right.
Which I think is...
What is your answer to that?
Yeah, my answer to that is I will make sure those who can afford pay. Those who
so
can
it means that you're
afford-
going to review it.
Yeah, I can review it, but to be honest with you, because look, let me give you one example. In America, those who go to private high schools, they seldom get scholarships to go to top universities because they know you can afford. That's why you went to private school. So if you go to private school and you score high, they will give it to those who went to public school. They think the public school, their parents don't have enough, and therefore they will do that. Wow. They will give them scholarships to go. So America, even the free SHS or free education is not a blanket check.
Okay.
What I think President Akufo-Addo has done very well with this is the free SHS. But the problem is some parents, even admission fee, exams fee, government is paying. How? Uniform.
You abolish that.
Government is paying. But the problem I have is, Kudus, why is he? My driver was here.
He just stepped out.
His daughter got 8 once and she got admission to one of the top high schools. And they said free SHS. The list they gave him, the father, I had to give 10,000.
Wow.
Yeah, how do you call that free?
SHS.
And do you blame President Akufo-Addo for that?
So people are still paying regardless.
Yeah. They buy the things.
If
they say toilet roll instead of 1 pack, he's here. Ask him.
10,000 Ghana cedis.
Ask him, he's here.
Wow.
You see, first now come both school needing, but now they say,
yeah, reformed man. Just don't down. I want to know, and for me, your first 100 days, what policies will you put in place?
To conscientize Ghanaians and change the mindset of Ghanaians. We need to change the mindset of Ghanaians and inculcate this into them: patriotism, honesty, and discipline. Patriotism is just like the Bible. Love your neighbor as yourself. If you are patriotic, you're not going to embezzle state funds. If you are patriotic, you will not destroy government property. You know, those things. So we have to inculcate that into Ghanaians. Because, look, when you go to America and you see Ghanaians with American passport, they are so proud to be Americans. Europe, UK, they are so proud to be British. But Ghanaians are not proud of their own country because they have no jobs and all those things. So we need first to conscientize Ghanaians to change their mindset and inculcate this patriotism, honesty, and discipline into them. Example of discipline, America said, we're going to allow national service students to go to military for 6 months.
And that you will ensure that it happens.
Yes.
We're coming down, it's still on the message. This one says, Bola, thanks so much for bringing Honorable Kennedy Japan into your studios. Today, as a lawyer, I've actually, been able to understand his policies for Ghana. God bless him. And that's from Eja, coming to you.
Ebusiafo medawase wanyamre na wahwe video yi na onso wetie video no wetie nsem Honorable Kennedy edi atudwa maboa no edi abrɛw no eden na akafa sansem hu se ye vote emanana ebisi ka so opa flag rush and so akunya nti he wants to become president nti na oshebo baby because he who be that he be meeting with big visions, ambitions and dreams and a whole lot, but at the end of the day nobody disappointed Ghana. But the Honorable Kennedy Eke coming kwa kaminim senka or kana oye and as sabotage when any swa or person nyama Ghana kaminum you deserve say dey vote emano because anyo be say na hwa ebeboa yen ye mu bebre yakɔ school ye certificate e da hono yɛmfa nyɛ hwɛ adwuma kora yɛnya adwuma abenya kora no wo calculate a TNT ebedu o salary nyina so it's better you stay at home and hustle. Yeah, enti no honorable kan sema kan de nka otimi ba power abe implement nka nse nka Ghana be fa ntuma pa e Friday na so kafa sansem we hu aha ana mede ebesi edin a meji so ya na e boa me ka subscribe se wonye ya na share video no na fofo nso ehu video no makra mu nyina bye bye.